world and Hollywood were devastated by the news of Diane Keaton's passing on October 11, 2025. The 79-year-old movie legend who wowed viewers with her memorable parts in films like The Godfather and Annie Hall has now passed away. The final discoveries of her 15-year romance with Al Pacino, a Hollywood romance that few dared to mention publicly, were perhaps more stunning than her death. As Diane Keaton drew to a close, she spoke candidly about her time with Al Pacino and the painful reasons behind their split. He never committed to marrying Diane, even though she supported him through his career and financial struggles. Hidden truths never made public. Diane was very open and honest about long simmering tensions, hurts, and disappointments. What were the most painful realities of this idyllic romance? Let's watch today's video and find out all the stunning details. Diane Keaton showed up unannounced at a casting call in Harlem. Anxiety and exhilaration fill my heart. She played the role of Kay and was a young, unproven actor. Adams in The Godfather, a film that Francis Ford Coppola and she were both uncertain would be a success. Al Pacino, a man with soul-piercing eyes, a lovely boyish smile, and a deep voice that seemed to speak cosmic secrets, was the first man she encountered there. From across the room, Diane stood quietly watching him, her heart pounding in an unusual rhythm. What a brilliant lunatic, she thought to herself. Someone who seems to have lost touch with their inner child, constantly making wild gestures and sharing passionate anecdotes. The part of Michael Corlett, which would alter the course of his life, was proving difficult for Al, who was 31 years old at the time, to maintain. Their chemistry was palpable before the cameras even started rolling. Due to her timid personality, Diane concealed her emotions, much like a valuable jewel in a weathered wooden cradle. Working on The Godfather set was like being in a surreal dream. For a brief second, Diane and Al were together. From fleeting looks to quick exchanges in between shots, they shared concern that the picture will bomb at the box office, collaborating in a tiny Manhattan bar to unwind after a long day, sharing drinks and laughter. If this movie flops, what do we do next? Diane's question in a playful but genuine tone, Al once inquired. Diane merely grinned without uttering a word. Still, a fire was starting to burn within of her. She adored his incessant chatter, his dedication to his craft, and the fact that he could make her laugh and feel unique just by being himself. But that love was still just a mild euphoria. It wasn't strong enough to bring them closer. Their affair didn't take off until they reunited on the set of The Godfather Part II in 1974. Al extended an invitation to Diane to a cozy restaurant in Manhattan one late evening following a long day of filming. He gazed at her with more gentleness than before, in the midst of low illumination and sips of red wine. In a deep, mysterious voice, he whispered, "Diane, do you know how special you are?" Her heart was racing, and Diane felt her cheeks turn red. Over the course of that evening, they discussed everything from movies and theater to their deepest worries, hopes, and the simple things that brought them joy. They started dating discreetly, without any drama from that point on. Diane and Al's romance was far from the conventional Hollywood coupling, complete with glitzy premieres